my name is Diva Henriquez. I'm from New Jersey. I had a breast augmentation done here at South Florida Center for Cosmetic Surgery. I traveled here about a week and a half ago. My surgery was last Friday, and it's been an entire week since my surgery, and I feel great. Really, since I was super little, I've always wanted boobs, but I thought maybe as I got older they'd grow, and that never happened. So it was kind of a confidence thing as I'm getting older. You know, I wanted more of a womanly figure. So I'm like, if you're thinking about it this much, you should go ahead and try and set something up and save for it and book it, and that's what I did. I feel really good. I was up and moving the same day. I don't have any bruising. I'm just a little sore, but overall it's been pretty easy. So initially I started out with a small A, like a 34A, and I got 480 cc's of silicone implants with Dr. Alexander. I haven't done my actual fitting yet for a bra just because it's still kind of too soon and I'm swollen, but I'm thinking that's somewhere around a D.
Yeah, the surgery was a week ago, and she's had a breast augmentation, and she's 1 week post-op and recovering very well and itching to go home.
So I reached out initially a few months back. I sent in my photos. I had a virtual consultation, and I spoke with Dina, who was amazing. She kind of talked me through the whole entire process and explained to me kind of the restrictions that were going on because of COVID and how the facility was taking proper safety precautions and everything. And I bounced around between a few offices, but Dr. Alexander was always my #1 pick.
1 week post-operatively, we usually show them how to do massages, breast implant massages. And there's still some steri strips, which are little tapes. They're left on the incision, which is at the bottom of the areola. And she's leaving town, so she can take those off herself in 2 or 3 weeks' time. And the stitches are all buried, dissolving ones, so she doesn't have to worry about them. And she can, in 3 weeks' time, she can go back to full exercise.
Dina helped me through the entire process. We emailed, we talked on the phone. She answered all of my emails and texts right away. She was super helpful. I was really stressed out through the whole entire process. Just the anxiety of choosing a doctor and going to the right place and the travel plans and everything. There's a lot of work. And she made it so much easier for me. The whole process was easy. Sending over the labs, everything was really easy because I got top-notch care, and I'm super happy with everything.
Any questions there?
I don't think so. You covered everything.
Oh, yes, before you go too, we're going to give you a little bit of a pamphlet about how to look after the scars.
Okay.
Some special creams you can put on and silicone tape, and those scars will just fade away to zero.
Okay. Sounds good. When I first got out of surgery, I think that was the most pain I felt, and that was honestly maybe like a 7.5 and 8. I just felt really tight, and maybe it was a shock factor. But you know, the nurses were so great. They were right there when I opened my eyes, and they kind of like talked me through it and reminded me where I was. And I went home and I got my prescription filled before I came in for my surgery, so I had my medicine on hand. I took it, and honestly, I took my medicine maybe for about 2 days as needed. For pain, of course, still taking my antibiotics and everything. I know everyone's pain factor is kind of different, how much they can tolerate, but I didn't feel a ton of pain. It feels weird because you're not used to having them. They feel kind of heavy and tight, but pain and pressure are 2 different things. I think it was more pressure than pain. The anesthesia process was also really informative. I talked with Dr. Pitlock, and he walked me through the entire thing. He told me what he was doing before he did it. You know, even as far as what he was administering into my IV, he talked me through the whole thing. I don't know, it just felt a lot of relief because he made me feel very informed. So he's great as well. So overall, my experience here was excellent. If I have to do anything, or if I want to do anything ever again, I will absolutely come back here. The staff's amazing. Every single nurse, doctor that I met was just awesome. Everyone behind the scenes is awesome. You know, I feel good. I'm really happy with my results. I would say if you're thinking about it, definitely consider it. Definitely consider coming here. Reach out to one of the coordinators, and I think it'd be a great choice.